Yeah, Polymer just her, like I said, her eyes go flash wide open, and and then she comes back to kind of standing there a little bit more rigid. Yeah, Polymer says, "I'm sorry, we had to take control. We need the help of your friend." At which point Carmine jumps away from her and kind of hisses, and Nancy kind of backs away a little bit, getting antsy.
I kind of back away too.
Okay. Uh, we've spoken of the situation with the one called Polymer. She's says she's okay with helping us for the moment. But she says do not go alone down there. And we agree. We don't know what awaits, but we believe it will be dangerous. At this point, Nancy is just kind of like really freaking out a bit, not sure what's going on. And so, yep. So Polymer then pulls out her phone and and hands it to you and gives you the unlock code. Please call Polymer's friends and try to get them to help. Polymer will return once we do what needs to be done.
Okay. I was just saying that, like right after I said I was gonna back away, and
Okay. So yeah, so as you back away, yes, we are sorry about this, but it is urgent. But Polymer does not want you to go alone down there, and we agree. We do not know what awaits, but it will not be safe to go alone. Take this. And she hands you Polymer's phone. The Polymer says this is the access code. Contact her friends.
okay. And so I take Nancy and we go back into her house.
This was in the house. This was in the dining room.
Oh, I thought we were in the shed. Um, so I just like take Polymer's phone and take.
Okay. And again, we apologize for this, but it is urgent. But Polymer will be safe. And she turns and basically runs out of the house. And Nancy just that was she in the house? Was that?
I just look at her and I'm like, yeah, I think so. And then, so is Polymer's phone unlocked?
She'd given you the access code. I just didn't actually make up a number for it.
Okay. So I open it, or I call, mm, just like the first name I see, which is.
Yeah, there's only two names in there, and the first one is Mr. Body because they are alphabetical.
Okay, so I just call Mr. Body.
All right, so we're gonna jump back in time a little bit at that point to cover Mr. Body and Respec earlier in the day. This is the next day after y'all fought the giant baby. It's pretty early, probably around noonish on a Saturday. So, Mr. Body, what would you be getting up to?
I am sitting at the table in the kitchen eating Lucky Charms.
Okay. And Maggie, you probably have something going on with your family. I don't know which one, but
I imagine chores.
okay. So you're working around one of the houses.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all don't know this, but at the same time, y'all both get a text message, a alert on your phone, and it's a notification saying that a PayPal account has been set up for you. You each have your own with a $10,000 deposit and a note attached saying it's basically your share of the movie option deal that Zeta Core did to create the Nova Guard movie.
I do a dance around the room.
I just kind of blanked because obviously it's the wrong number.
The amount or the message?
One or the other. Something's wrong there. It's like, oh, this is obviously not for me.
Okay. Yeah, so you got your lucky charms, Mr. Body, and yeah, you have a boatload of money. Um, so what's the first thing you do in response after the dancing?
I'm gonna send a text to Respec and be like, "Yo, we got paid," and like send a GIF of, I don't know, something.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the other room. Let's wait till we see the ink dry.
Okay. A little bit more time passes. Mr. Body, you actually get another text message. This one's from your doctor friend who helped you kind of learn biology to develop your powers more, asking if you're free to meet up.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so he basically at his office at the school. That's where he's asking. Respec, you get a notice, like an official email type of thing, basically welcoming you back to your old school. You appear to have been transferred back.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
Yeah, you still haven't actually heard from Remort, but you do appear to be back to your own school.
Okay. Well, it's just the next day. He was away and doing things, so I wasn't expecting to hear from him quite yet. He normally doesn't think to call.
Alright, so a little bit more time passes, just kind of getting y'all up to speed what happened earlier in the day during the time of what Polymer and Lucy got up to last time. So yeah, you arrive at his office. Do we ever come up with a name for the doctor friend?
No. How about Dr. Rogers? Dr. Kenneth Rogers.
Alright. So yeah, you can kind of knock on his office and he's like, come in, come in.
Okay, I go in and say, "Hey, Dr. Rogers, how's it going?"
No, it's good, good. Yeah, no, take a seat, take a seat. You know, we just haven't heard from you in a bit. Just want to see how everything was going, see how everything was going. The implication being like the nature of your powers, the control, and things like that.
I'm trying to decide how much I would tell him.
Gotcha. And I mean, he might not. Maybe you don't confide in him about the actual events themselves, but more just strictly on what you have done or experienced with the powers. So Mike, he might not need to know that you were captured. Maybe that's not part of y'all's relationship at that point, but maybe how you escaped or what happened along the way, power-wise. Yeah, we haven't really gone down this avenue, so I don't know exactly the full extent of the relationship you have with him.
Yeah, it's not something I've thought about. But I mean, he's my mentor, so I assume we'd be close.
Okay. Yeah, so ultimately it's up to you how much you want to divulge or whatever.
Yeah, I'll just talk to him about, you know, so just in an overall sense, so we started working for this superhero talent agency type thing, and they've been hooking us up with, you know, goodies, and also they've found us work a couple times, and there's this movie thing going on.
Oh, that's you. That's you. Oh, yeah, I saw that announcement about the new movie coming out, or at least the movie was optioned, greenlit.
Yeah, we got I mean, I got more money than I've ever seen in my life, but now that I think about it, it's not very much.
Well, I mean, I don't know what kind of deal you have with the company, but hopefully they treat you fair. I mean, so far it's just been options, so I would like to think there's more money on the back end of it once it takes off.
Yeah, well, and I guess I don't care so much about the money. I think it'll be really cool to have a movie made about me being a superhero, me and my friends being superheroes and kicking butt.
I'll make sure to see it opening weekend.
But as far as developments in my powers, they've actually come quite a long way. I've found that I can highly manipulate plant life. I can make them grow large. I've used them to grab bad guys. I've used them to form protective walls around me or my team. I've made like plant golems before.
I did see the octopus in that one news clip. I assumed that was you.
Yeah, that was me. And I've also started doing some stuff with bacteria, kind of the same things. So I've found that if there's pretty much anything living in the area, I can manipulate it in some way.
It's very impressive.
Yeah, and I've even been able to enhance my. I've been able to enhance my own body too. I've been able to uh, make myself very small and oozy, so I can ooze into small crevices, and I've stretched out very far, and I've also enhanced my strength. I've gone very far in developing my powers.
It sounds like it. Think I don't know if I even anticipated you growing this fast and developing powers to such an extent. It seemed like you're mostly healing abilities in the beginning.
Yeah, well, and I've done a couple. I've used that a couple times, but it doesn't seem to come up as often as you'd think it would. And I guess in the heat of the moment, when me and my friends are in danger, or the public is in danger, I just do whatever I can to help, and that's not always healing.
That makes sense. I'm glad you're developing further. But I wonder. And he stands up. He walks over to his bookshelf and looks through the books for a minute, and then picks out a really thick tome on virology and hands it to you. Maybe this would be an avenue you want to explore.
Yeah, sure, Doc. I'll have a look.
I mean, you can always use it to help people, cure things, but if your life is getting as dangerous as it potentially sounds, maybe a bad guy suddenly being overcome with the flu would turn the tide in your favor.
I don't know, Doc. That sounds. I don't know. I don't like hurting people, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that.
No, that's fine. But it would still be useful potentially to help people too, to know how they work, different viruses, and to try to actually cure people if the situation comes up, just to further enhance your initial intention of healing.
Definitely, I definitely agree with that.
Great. Well, uh, glad to catch up. Anything I can do for you? Anything you need?
No, I don't think so. I definitely think we should keep in touch better.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's been a pretty hectic semester on my end.
Yeah, tell me about it.
All right, and y'all kind of part ways.
All right. I thank him for the book too.
Yeah, he says you're welcome and all that. Respec. So yeah, you get that notice about the school, and you've got the money, and you got chores. So what do you get up to after that?
It's probably just me trying to get everything done out of the weekend, because it's not like I'm grounded or anything. I just trying to get all of it done before anything hits the fan.
Okay, and so that's most of your day is then catching up on things around the house and stuff of that nature for the most part.
Yeah, because I don't need them riding me, because
Yeah, you already have 5 parents. Why make it harder on yourself?
yeah, once things hit the fan, I'll, having this out of the way will mean one less thing I got to worry about.
Okay. So yeah, then a little bit more time passes, and that's when Mr. Body, your phone rings, and it says Polymer on it.
Okay, I'll answer it.
All right, so Lucy, that's you calling him now.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
This is Lucy.
Oh, hey, Lucy. What's going on?
It's a very strange story, but me and Polymer found this massive hole in Nancy's shed, and then Polymer gave me her phone and ran away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, were there bugs crawling out of the big hole, right?
Yeah, the hole itself was covered with like a exoskeletal kind of plating along the side of it, and that seemed to be where the bugs came from in her backyard.
Okay, so I relay that information.
Okay, but is Polymer okay?
I'm not sure, she just took off.
Okay.
Can you help me find her?
I think Respec should be able to help with that for sure.
Okay, I will call.
Yeah, definitely call Respec. I'll get my stuff together here and get ready to head out. I guess we'll figure out a place to meet up.
Okay, and so then I hang up and call Respec.
Hello?
And then I tell you all the same stuff. And we need your help finding Polymer.
Yeah, I'm going to drop the act, because I'm pretty sure that Polymer knows I don't sound like that. I just don't trust phones. All right, yeah, where are you at? I'll come to you.
And then I just text them the address of Nancy's house because I want them to see the big hole too.
Okay, and
yeah. I'll come check out your big hole.
Okay.
And yeah, Lucy doesn't know, but the phones are the untraceable ones that Respec you gave everybody. So
yeah, doesn't mean I trust them.
understandable. Just pointing that out.
Yeah, it's just my mentor. He's got it drilled into me. Never trust anything.
Good.
Not even yourself.
Good motto to live by.
Never trust a phone, Respec. Never trust a phone.
Yep. If you see a baby with candy, you run the other way.
Yeah, so yeah, y'all get the text, the address.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna head over there. I guess. Who's got the vehicle?
No, Respec's got the jet.
Okay, I'll just use my skates then.
Mom, I'm going out.
Be home by 9.
Uh-huh.
I use my air skates.
Okay.
That's me blasting off, by the way.
You make that sound because the skates just give out a quiet hum.
Yeah. No, I'm going whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah, there's news articles about the Mad Whoosher.
Okay. Respec. Roll. Yeah, just a flat 2d6.
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
Alright. So, yeah, this time, as you get in the ship and try to activate its cloaking, it doesn't actually come on this time. So you're not able to cloak, so a matter of parking might be an issue.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, Jazz mentioned, it was a prototype ship, so the cloaking only works about 50% of the time. Odds, we roll a flat 2d6. Odds, it cloaks. Even, it does not.
Okay.
Hide it in the bush.
You kind of cut out there. What was that?
Hide it in the bushes.
Oh no.
Lands,
Rather just let it shine.
lands in the street and puts this tiny bush over the nose of it, and the rest is sticking out.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, nobody will see it.
So you just like park it at a park or something nearby?
Yeah, I'll park it nearby. I'm not going to park it at her house. That's a little rude.
Yeah, probably break some fences too. Alright, so yeah, you park it nearby, and you still make it there before Mr. Body, but he shows up shortly after.
Whoosh, whoosh. Hey, Respec.
Hi.
I come out and meet them.
Okay, and as Lucy walks out of the door to meet y'all, you kind of see one of the curtains move next to it, and you see Nancy's face pressed up against the glass watching.
Your friend is going to hurt her face.
Yeah, she's a little on edge right now.
Right now?
Always.
I haven't known her long, but
Well, I'm glad you can tell. Let's go to the shed. So
yeah.
then I showed
Just
them.
making certain she doesn't have like a belt with her or something. I mean,
So
my
yeah,
only experience in the shed is not good.
y'all head to the backyard, and there's bodies of dead bugs all over, the bug larvae that from the fight y'all had, and the withered out husk of what used to be a person just lying on the ground, kind of twitching in the wind.
You've been busy.
A little bit.
What the fuck?
As she shows you the shed, there's just a massive hole at the center of it, going deep down. You can't see the bottom of, and the edges of it are lined with like a chitinous exoskeleton looking type of material.
Does it look like the bugs that we've encountered before?
It looks alien, not necessarily the exact same, but that is where they were coming from based on the earlier phone call.
Oh, joy! We can go down into the hole and sully our costumes again. I was waiting for today.
Do we have like one of those I mean, I guess we didn't bring it with us, but one of those cameras on a like a probe camera?
I have surveillance gear on my sheet. I'm not sure if that would be included in that or not.
Yeah, Respec, you have in like one of the pouches you added to your belt after you picked up some of the surveillance equipment. It's a number of little mini cameras that you can stick to things as kind of hidden surveillance cameras, but they're not attached to anything, but they're small little discs. You could potentially, throw one down and see if it sees anything, but
Put one on the end of a stick.
Or it's a shed, so I'm assuming there'd be some rope.
there was some rope. It's tied up to around another body outside.
Great.
That's not moving.
Hey, that's a counterweight.
There you go.
Counterweight. Yeah, I'm willing to try that. It's safer than somebody going down.
I'm gonna turn and look at Lucy and be like, "What the hell happened here?"
I don't know. Me and Nancy were just trying to hang out, and these people have been following her around. And so, just kind of happened.
Oh, I understand.
Just bugs just kind of happen around you. Is that like a secondary superpower?
Nope, just seems to happen.
I'm gonna call you Bug Lady.
Okay.
We'll think of a better code name later.
That's right, because
So I
technically they don't know your code name yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I guess I'll go get the rope from around that body.
Okay, yeah, and as you untie it, the body kind of slumps back, and as it does, it kind of convulses a bit, and one lone little larval bug comes crawling out of its mouth.
I squish it.
Roll to directly engage. Yeah, you just destroy it.
Cool.
Yeah, you get the rope. It's about 20 feet worth of rope.
Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna Respec and say, "Hey,
That's great thinking. Thanks. Yeah, I'll take it and we'll rig something to the end of it. We probably can't control which way the camera's facing, but give us something.
Alright, so yeah, with the rope and some tape and some other stuff you find in the shed, you kind of fashion this device at the end of the rope holding the camera in place. So even if the rope spins, the camera itself will still be facing forward. So you might not be able to, like you said, control the direction, but it won't spin upwards or anything like that.
Not good. That's good. I hate getting sick. So yeah, let's fish it on down.
Alright, so yeah, y'all start lowering it down, and it's pretty dark still. You activate the night vision mode because Psychic Batman would of course have night vision on his cameras, and you're seeing a little bit better. And it kind of goes down, and you can tell as you get to the end of the length of the rope, as far as you can lower it, that there's a little bit more ways to go down, but then it also kind of slopes down into another direction.
How hard would it be to climb back out? If we go down there.
Yeah, the nature of the material coating it's looks glossy, but it is kind of rough actually. So you could make do slowly, but you could get grips to get back up on the ledges of the different ridges along it.
So do we go after this, or do we go look for polymer? I've seen this movie. We're not splitting up.
Let's find Polymer first. This will still be here.
Okay. I guess we'll go out and we'll mark the shed as do not enter with all the bodies around it.
Yeah, I did have a padlock on the door. It wasn't locked, obviously, but there is a lock on there.
Yeah.
And I have the key. So.
Yeah. Let's lock it and put do not enter.
Okay. Well, I'll tell Nancy not to go in there either.
I get the feeling she doesn't go anywhere without you. No.
Not lately.
You'd be surprised. She like runs away sometimes. Runs wild. So then I go in, tell Nancy not to go in the shed.
I'm not. I won't. And when you get back in, she's like holding like a steak knife, like.
God. Okay.
I'll be okay. I'll cut a motherfucker if I have to.
All right, Nancy. When I leave.
Yeah, can I do some sort of stealth check? I want to sneak up on Nancy.
What are you trying to do?
Just scare the shit out of her, because I'm an asshole.
Roll provoke.
Okay. Yeah, it probably doesn't help that I've got like 3 injuries going right now. Oh, yeah. So I'm just sneaking up behind her and I go, boo.
Alright, yeah, she screams and she jumps up and roll to take a powerful blow.
Yeah, makes sense. That's just the one next to conditions, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, she reacts and just like ends up jamming the knife into your shoulder. Oh my god! Oh my god!
You need to calm down.
And what do you take with that?
Let's see. They overreact and I gain influence over her. That would probably be the provoke side. And I'm going to remove myself from the situation.
Alright. So you just kind of run?
Yeah, I'm just leaving. It's like, you know what? This was stupid.
Yeah, so Lucy, you see, as you're, like, we're talking to Nancy, like, Respec just scare her out of nowhere and get stabbed in the shoulder and run off. And Nancy's just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I'm helping.
I just kind of like face palm. And then I'm like, Nancy, it's fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
It was an accident. It's fine. We'll be back later. And then I run after them too.
As you're like running out of the front of the house, you just hear her, okay. So you head to the ship, I guess.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah, so Mr. Body, when you catch sight of Respec again, she's got a knife sticking out of her shoulder, like a steak knife.
What just happened?
I disarmed her before she could hurt herself.
Oh. Do you need some help with that?
What? Oh, sure, why not?
Okay, I yank the knife out.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And then I hand it to Respec.
Thanks.
So
You're
yeah,
a pal.
you're bleeding quite a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the bleeding.
How?
With my powers.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll Unleash.
So this could be bad. Just FYI.
Well, no, I mean, if you fail, you just fail. Alright, so yeah, you just kind of extend your senses out with your hand, kind of hovering over the area, and connect with the biological systems within Respec and speed them up for the clotting factors and everything else and start repairing it. And Lucy, as you're watching this, it reminds you that you never actually had your bullet wound taken care of.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Where did I get shot?
It strafed by your arm, so it didn't actually penetrate, but it did, like, lacerate your arm, basically.
Right. So then I like roll up my sleeve to look at it.
I mean, it's looking pretty bad, but not like emergency room because you're about to die bad.
Well, that should scar nicely.
Battle wounds. Then I just decide to like push through it.
Do I notice this?
Do you?
I don't know. Does Lucy not want me to know that she's wounded? Does she want me to try to heal her, or what?
I mean, I don't try to hide it or anything. I just remember as she's trying to, as you guys are trying to fix that stab wound.
I say, it looks like you're hurt. I guess if you want, I could help you out too.
That would be great.
Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to heal Lucy.
All right.
So what does the wound look like?
It basically grazed her skin, so it's just like kind of torn / cut open gash on her arm from where the bullet strafed across.
Is there any? I should probably clean it first.
There's first aid kits in the jet.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go back in the shed and get a first aid kit.
In the ship, not the shed.
Oh, the ship. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go to the ship and get a first aid kit.
Yeah, so we all get there. You get the kit and everything, and kind of clean the wound.
Is it like still open, or does it look
Yeah,
okay now?
it's still bleeding. It's not like super profuse, but it is still open.
Okay, I guess I'll do the same thing. Just try to stop the bleeding, and I'm not trying to completely heal the wound because I'm remembering in the past what I did to my dog. I just want to stop the bleeding.
Okay.
Question, out of character.
Yep.
In our contract, do we get charged for the medical supplies we use?
Nah, I mean, the ship wasn't even in the contract. It was just, he just gave it to y'all.
Okay.
All
Just
right.
making sure.
Yeah, so it's you connect also. It's a little slower going for some reason. Maybe the nature of her powers are interfering. You don't know, but either way, you do get the bleeding to stop.
Okay.
Respec, you can clear insecure because that was a very foolhardy action you took without consulting the team.
Really? It's a very stupid thing. I guess I'm good at being stupid.
And I'm gonna tell Lucy, and we're gonna bandage up the wound too. And I'm just gonna tell her, I could probably try to completely heal it if we really wanted to, but I've had some problems in the past with wounds getting infected, so that I've closed up. So I want your body to be able to close it up on its own. I just wanted to make sure I stabilized the wound and cleaned it. That way, it's not a problem.
And I'm just like, well, I mean, thanks for doing what you can.
Not a problem at all.
Should we get going?
Yeah, is there any way Respec can try to make a mental link on Polymer?
I can try. If the GM, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be unleash, but say you need a full hit, like a 10 or higher.
Yeah. Understood. So probably not going to happen, but doesn't happen. I'm not sure where she's at. You said she went this way?
Yeah, she ran off that way.
Oh, guess we do this the old-fashioned way?
Yeah.
Say goodbye to that money we just got. Gotta go make bribes.
No, I think with some sleuthing we can figure this out. Is there anybody around in the direction that Polymer went?
It was off in the direction towards the city, but out. Y'all are still out in kind of the suburb area.
Okay, I guess we're towards the city then.
Okay, yeah. Probably means leaving the ship here for now, unless we split up and somebody goes with the ship.
No, we'll stick together.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna lock down the ship.
Alright, so y'all gonna, like, hoof it?
I think so, unless like people think there's a good reason to take the ship, because we're probably gonna find more clues on the ground than in the air. That's what I'm imagining. I don't know what the other's input is.
Are there like any kinds of scanning devices on the ship?
It's got, some basic radar type of stuff. It has ground surveying abilities, like can kind of create a 3D image sonar type of situation, but not scan for like a single life sign type of thing.
Okay. I mean, we could take the ship, and then I could hop out with my skates if we see
That's a good idea.
anything worth investigating or anybody worth. I think an overhead view might be better.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, so I guess
You with us, bud girl?
Yeah.
I guess we hop in the ship and head towards the city.
Alright, anywhere in particular, or any particular parts or anything, or just what exactly? How are y'all doing this?
Well, we'll look for like landmarks, like in the direction she was going. I think.
Or
Just
if
kind of head in that.
Yeah, or if there's like some kind of commotion happening or something.
Okay. Go ahead and roll one of y'all, whoever's up front with the pilot. Assess. You can either be the pilot or the person, the passenger.
I guess we both could.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Would it be assess or be mindful of your surroundings? Although I think that's a class, one of my moves for my sheet, actually.
It is. I mean, let me read it real quick.
That's when you're entering a fight. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
It just means you roll danger instead of superior. I don't think that really matters here, so I'll do assess.
We're twins.
Okay, and assess doesn't really like what it gives you doesn't really fit, so I'm just using that more as like a spot check type of thing. So yeah, you'll start flying towards. You notice a few major city landmarks. Nothing seems to be unusual at them. You get to the park and or over the park area where y'all had y'all's battle with the two female members of the Vandal Hearts, and there does seem to be some sort of big commotion going on down there. A lot of people seem to be in some sort of big brawl.
Can we make out, who's what? Are there any supers involved?
If you get a little bit lower, you can tell, or it looks like a bunch of swords and other weapons just going to town on each other.
Are there tents and stands?
There aren't, but you haven't really seen armies of orcs fighting armies of, knights before in the city. So you're on the right track probably in what you're assuming is the case.
Yeah, so there's no vendors or anything set up.
Yeah,
No.
it's not like a LARPing or Renaissance festival.
I mean, it looks like it could be LARPing, but it's spur of the moment looking. There's no, like I said, no tents or anything like that, no vendors or anything. It's not a full blown Renaissance festival if it is.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we land somewhere close by. If everybody's okay with that.
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
Girl, you okay with that?
We have to find a different name for me. But yeah.
Yeah, so I'll land.
All right. So yeah, as you land, like the fighting all kind of stops and they turn, and as you get close, you can see that it looks like they're more foam weapons and whatnot, and the few people that have like bows and arrows start firing Nerf darts at the ship. They all seem to be getting annoyed that y'all are there.
Yeah, I come out of the ship with both of my arms crossed across my chest.
Like, we have the park right now. Get out of here, man. I mean, it's cool that prop you got there, but this is our league's time.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, I got the wrong game. Can I speak to your event organizer?
Greg!
Yeah, and this whole time I still got my arms crossed over my chest.
All right. And you see one of the orcs kind of break through the crowd. What? She wants to talk to you. We kind of walks over a little bit to you. What? We're fighting. We're in the middle of this. It's a big battle. Why are you here?
We're looking for somebody, and I give them Polymer's description. Has she been through here?
I don't know. It's hard to pay attention to who's...
She's playing around with a bunch of cosplayers as giant bugs. They're really good costumes.
Nah, I haven't seen any bugs.
Okay, thanks. We'll leave you alone.
Fucking plebes.
I'm gonna make the grass grow really thick.
Go ahead and roll to unleash.
From their blood?
Yeah, so as they turn to try to join the fray again, the grass just starts suddenly growing really thick. You just kind of hear like a group like just roar of like, what the hell is, just so confused and angry now, and they just start kind of like spreading apart and just leaving defeated.
Oops.
Okay, follow proper etiquette and they still treat us like this. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Okay.
There, so I just kind of start flying around again.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, we're probably going to do circles on the way back towards her house, because if Polymer was on foot, how far can she get?
Yeah. All right.
She can always change directions after she left.
Yeah. So y'all start flying around again. Don't really see anything that suggests bugs or anything that stands out as where she may have gone or where she might be.
Do you feel like going back and beating up some people with foam swords?
Huh.
Or-
As cathartic as that would be, we really need to find Polymer.
Yeah, and if we don't do that, we should probably go after the bugs.
Yeah. Or
So there's no sign of Polymer.
Nothing y'all notice.
so I'm gonna ask Lucy, was Polymer in danger? Was she okay?
Did she eat after midnight?
Are you asking me that?
Yeah.
Oh. She was acting weird. I don't know why. I mean, but other than that, she was fine.
Did she say that we needed to do anything?
Damn, she said something, but I forgot.
Yeah, all she had said was basically for you to not go in the hole alone, and that it was probably dangerous, and that she was talking about herself in the third person at that point, saying, Polymer will be and this and that, and that she'll return safely just after what's done, or after what needs to be done is done.
She told me not to go into the hole alone. Which was part of the reason I called you guys.
Oh, it sounds like those stupid bugs.
Yeah, probably. I mean, there were so many there.
But you said that she was okay with this.
I think so.
I mean, I don't entirely trust these bugs, but I guess we've worked with these people before, so yeah, maybe we should just go in the hole.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen much to say we should trust any of them anyway. We just did the one because Polymer. What if they want us in that hole?
Well, I think we need to confront them soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they put the hole there, or somebody put the hole there, and has something to do with bugs. So even if they're trying to trap us, maybe that's the best way of getting Polymer back. If they're trying to pull something.
And Respect's going to pull out her phone to start calling her mentor, and then she's like, no, I can't call him on everything. And starts putting her phone back away.
Before you put it away, your phone actually rings. And if you look at the number that's popping up, it's Jazz.
Oh. Hey, it's Jazz. Maybe he heard something. And Respec actually gets the name right for once. Because she's too distracted to make up a name right now. Hi.
Hey, did you hear the news? You see the payment? You got big news. I mean, everything's great. We're going places.
That's for real.
Oh yeah. Sold the movie rights for a 3-movie deal. This is just the initial fee, your initial payment. As the movies come out, you get your percentages and all that sort of thing. And the bigger the hit they are, the more money you'll get. But it's all things are happening.
After taxes?
Sure, yeah. I mean,
taxes were taken out.
Don't worry about that.
I've got financial planning and things. I can't be irresponsible.
It's all good.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, we got the money. Hey, have you heard from Polymer?
No. Is
Oh.
everything okay?
Yeah, she's great. I just was curious because I might have said something that made her a little mad earlier, and she might have walked off. We're good, though. We're good. We're just, teenagers.
Oh yeah. Oh great. I'm glad y'all are all okay. How's the ship working out for you?
Great. The cloaking is a little hanky.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Tech
not so much hanky, just hanky.
Tech is still working on that, trying to get the bugs out. That's one of the reasons we have it, or gave you one, put it through the ringer.
Yeah. Look, if we ever take on another member, how does this movie deal work out?
I mean,
Speaking hypotheticals for the future.
I don't know. I mean, the script writing hasn't happened yet. It's just got options, so we could probably bring something to the table, make another offer, see what happens.
Yeah, because, with 3 of us, the movie might be a little boring, but if we bring in a 4th, you never know.
Yeah,
There's something to think about.
You want me to start looking for new recruits?
No, I'm just putting it out there because I don't know if we meet somebody in the future, if it would be okay for us to just take them on.
Yeah, I mean, they'd have to sign the contract and everything. But I can keep my eye out for any potential talent. There's this one gal I saw goes by the name of Bug Girl. It has like weird antenna, but flies, has a stinger. She might be pretty good.
We'll keep it in mind. We're not shopping right now. I'm just exploring our options.
Cool. Yeah. Keep me informed. The more faces we can put on this, the more marketing we can have, the more merchandising we can do, the more money for everybody.
Yeah, it's extra action figures, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to let you go. We're heading into a tunnel.
Yeah, I don't believe that, but okay.
Well, technically we are.
All right.
Once he's not lying.
Yeah. Thanks for calling, Jazz. I will. And this whole time she's getting his name right, so it's like.
Also, part of the reason why he doesn't believe you.
Yeah. That's probably the biggest tip off that something's up. Yeah, so she's going to hang up.
All right.
after saying goodbye, and yeah, turn to Lucy. Well, Bug Girl, it looks like we might have an opening in the team, legally speaking.
What? Oh my God! Are you guys thinking about adding me?
I don't know. We're gonna have to talk to everybody, but we're teaming up so often.
I mean, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, we'll have to check with Polymer when she gets back.
Oh my God!
Yeah. At that point, you're gonna be stuck babysitting us.
It's okay. I already am.
Yeah. Just this way, you might get some recognition or payment or something out of it.
Cool. You know, Nancy's never gonna let you guys out of her grasp. She loves you guys.
You know what? Maybe we should rethink this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Paul Respect's half serious, half half joking, but it's like, oh shit, I forgot about Lucy. Fuck. So, Hole?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, y'all head straight there. Do y'all do anything else first, or?
Let's check the ship for useful toys for while we're in a tunnel hunting bugs. So I don't know what else on that ship.
No. Let's go ahead and have all of y'all roll. We'll go with assess again as like a kind of a spot/search check. All right. So you'll start digging through everything, and Mr. Body, you find a box of flares. Respec, you find a couple of like, they're not the traditional bands with the headlight in the middle, but they attach to your head like little side lights. And then Lucy, as you're digging around, you find what looks to be some sort of pistol weapon, but it's unmarked on what it does exactly.
And I'm just like waving it around, like, guys, look what I found.
Whoa! And I duck every time she
Yeah,
waves it.
it's very clearly not a traditional gun. It's obviously some sort of Zeta Core tech weapon or tech pistol for something, but again, it was unmarked.
Look, we don't know what that thing does.
Well, I'm sure it'll be useful anyways. So I just like stick it in my. Oh wait, I wear a in my waistband, right? We're wearing normal clothes, right?
I think you were, or I think you were, and then the others I think were in their costumes.
Yeah, if I got a call to come out and help Polymer, I'd probably jump in my costume.
Okay, so yeah, then I just stick it in my waistband.
All right, yeah, I'm assuming you'll take the headlamps and some of the flares at least.
Yeah, I imagine.
All right, then you'll head back to Nancy's.
Yeah. We're not going to park there, of course, because that's obnoxious.
Right, right.
And I'm anything but obnoxious.
Okay. Yeah, so as y'all approach her house, y'all hear a gunshot ring out from her backyard. And then another.
Yeah, I'm going to try to reach out mentally.
Alright, go ahead and roll Unleash.
Okay, I'm just mentioning it real quick because I imagine even with other people running, that it'll take them a minute. Yeah, I got the potential.
Yeah, you just get a bunch of static. You aren't able to really focus in on anything.
Okay. Which means I'll probably be the last one there.
And I just like panic and sprint off over there.
Alright, Mr. Body.
Yeah, I'll follow Lucy.
Alright. Yeah, do y'all go straight to the back, or do y'all go through the front, or how do y'all go in?
I went into the house to see if I can find Nancy.
Alright. Yeah, so whenever you get there, you run into like the dining room area, and she's actually like up on the window ledge with the window opening, holding a shotgun, and like shooting into the backyard. As you look, it's just like waves of like the bugs kind of crawling towards the house as she's blasting with the shotgun blast, and she's like kind of crying as she's doing this.
Okay, I'm going to charge some burn.
Cool. Nice. And she hasn't noticed y'all come in.
Like, Nancy, shut the window.
But they'll get in!
I'm gonna use one burn to create a moat.
Okay, what are you creating it out of, or like what are you creating it to be the barrier?
Wall of grass, some whatever wall of plants around the house to keep the bugs from getting inside.
Okay, around the entire house, or just like the backyard part where they're coming from?
Actually, yeah. Let's do a moat around them. So around them and the shed, because that's what they're coming from, the shed, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
yeah, you start kind of focusing on all the plant matter out there, and it starts growing up and interweaving itself, creating a fairly sturdy barrier around a large part of the backyard, and including the shed, seemingly stopping the bugs from getting to the house for now, at least. And at that point, Nancy just kind of like slumps down. Just, there were so many.
I just like give her a hug and I'm like, it's okay, you're safe now.
This be over soon?
I sure hope so.
Yeah, she just kind of like just sits there, kind of quietly crying.
okay, so are we gonna go? What do we want to do, guys?
Yeah, I'm guessing I arrived by that time.
Yeah, I
Wasn't
mean,
that
you
far behind, right?
were there as Mr. Body was creating like the barrier.
Okay. Smart thinking with the shotgun. Can cover us as we go in?
I don't want to hit y'all.
Okay. Out of character. I'm not so much trying to get her to actually cover us as to just boost her confidence a little bit.
All right, yeah, you can roll a comfort or support.
Oh joy. Let's see. Can I use heroic tradition? It basically lets me use danger instead if I give advice that my mentor would give.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I'm like, yeah, when we go in, you pump that shotgun and keep shooting any bug you see.
Her eyes kind of widen a little bit. Anybody?
Any bug.
Oh,
I
okay.
see.
That makes okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've got our backs. We know this.
Yeah, and she starts like, yeah, she kind of like breaks free a little bit from your hug, and Lucy, and starts reloading the shotgun.
Yep. So I either helped or I created a monster. We'll find out later.
Okay, so I have to concentrate on the moat to keep it up. So, and I'm talking. This is what I'm saying to the team. Well, first off, how many? Do you know how many bugs you saw out there, Nancy?
There were quite a few. I didn't count. When I saw them coming, I just reacted.
Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many bugs are in there. But the barrier is around the bugs and the shed. So in order to get to the bugs and to the in order to get to the shed, we're gonna have to get through the bugs.
Out of character. These are mindless things, right?
Yeah, these are the little possessing larva bugs.
Okay. So we've got no compulsion about killing here.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go at it then. We can. You open up a hole and Bug Girl and I can jump in.
Actually, I have an idea. I could maybe turn the moat on them and try to squish them all with the plants and everything. And out of
That's a neat trick.
out of character, can spend a burn on reality storm. Oh, never mind. My freaking danger are the same. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I can try to kill them all with the moat that I've created.
Well, how many burn do you have?
2.
Okay. Because you could take a full hit and just do overcharge, which spend 2 burn.
Oh, okay. Could I do it after the fact? So if I roll and get a shitty roll,
Well, no,
could
no, I'd make you either probably do it before.
okay.
You don't have
Yeah,
to.
alright.
It's just an option.
No, I'll use overcharge.
Okay, and you're just gonna use the dome basically to crush everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, as you start working your magic on it, the dome kind of opens a little bit at the top and just folds in down into itself, creating more of a double column or double thick wall. Then the outside half folds up and flips over and smashes down, and basically walking inwards, getting smaller, crushing everything underneath it as it goes, until it's just the shed, surrounded completely by the wall, like on all sides, where nothing can get out or in at the moment, and just bodies of crushed bugs.
Yay, go me.
Remind me to never piss you off.
And I'm just staring like awestruck.
Yeah, I just kind of nervously laugh.
And Nancy's like, are you sure you need a shotgun?
You've got this.
Well, we've got to get in there, Nancy, so we're still going to need some cover.
Yeah, you're just making sure nothing gets away while we're in there.
Oh, okay. Okay. If we're gonna be part of the team, we have to do our part.
Yeah. We trust you.
And she kind of sets herself upright a little bit more than she had been.
Okay, guys, so I can open a hole in the moat to let us through.
All right. Should probably figure out like marching order before we open a hole.
Let me go first.
Yeah, because you can grab them and drain them.
Yep.
Before we go in, I'd like to reach out and just kind of sense like how many mines there might be.
Okay, go ahead and roll Unleash again.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not sure if there's nothing there or if you just can't connect to anything, but you don't pick up anything.
Yeah. There's either nothing or everything.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't give you any solid numbers. Sorry.
Let's see that.
Okay, go ahead. What was that, Lucy?
Let's do this.
All right, let's go.
So I turn on my power. My whole body.
Okay, and I'm assuming you open like a hole for y'all to go through.
Yes.
Alright, so y'all kind of get in position, and Nancy's kind of standing behind y'all, like with holding the shotgun, and the wall starts to kind of move and open up, and as Lucy walks through, there doesn't seem to be anything coming at y'all.
Okay. I mean, I might as well drop because I have to concentrate on it to keep it up. So.
Okay. So yeah, the remaining barrier just kind of starts withering and dies and just sloughs to the ground. And there still doesn't seem to be anything left after the bugs you had crushed.
The hole inside the shed, is it all slick now, or is it...
The hole inside the shed looks the same.
We should probably use a rope anyway. But...
And you said the hole is made of exoskeletal material?
Yeah, coating the edges of it is what it appears to be. Like coating the walls of the hole. And despite its kind of
discarded bits?
Yeah, that's what I'm going at too.
Oh, no. It looks like like one solid piece, like grown or something from a single source or something.
Biological.
Now you kind of cut out there.
Can I try to get a biological sense of if it's, living, if it's, what it's connected to, how big this thing is we're working with?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll Unleash. Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, temporary or market condition.
Yeah, so I guess it would just be temporary.
Okay. So as you kind of touch it, you get a faint trace that it had once been alive, but it's not quite alive itself anymore. You start kind of following that trace down deeper in, and it goes quite a ways. You're not sure exactly how far in you're sensing before it just kind of cuts out and you can't get a read on it anymore. So it does feel like it was grown from something, but is not currently alive in and of itself.
Okay, I relay that to the team, and I think it could still be attached to something. We could be walking into something living, or this could be something that was made and then they detach themselves from it.
Yeah, it could be like a snake skin.
Yeah, something like that. But it definitely was grown from something living at one point. But I guess if if we end up inside one big living thing, that's good for me, right?
Yeah, you can. Let's do this before we got to depend on Shotgun Girl to save us.
Okay, who wants to go first?
I've raised my hand. Respec raises her hand timidly. Not it.
Nose goes.
It's like no offense, but you two are both better suited to being hit in the face by a bug. I mean, it's in your code name.
Uh, I mean, I could go first and use my, you know, um, extending and like stretching abilities and see where handholds are and stuff like that.
Sounds good.
Is there like a headlamp or anything in the shed?
Respec found
Yeah, I
headlamps.
found some on the ship.
Okay, I'm gonna put one on then,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna start making my way down.
But y'all did find that 20 feet of rope earlier too.
Yeah, I just don't know if 20 feet's gonna be long enough. But we could tie it to something and then use. I could tie it to something and then use that as I make my way down.
Okay, yeah, so you start making your way down, and as you get to the end of the rope, now with the light on your head, you can see that you've got maybe about a 6-foot drop left, but it's nothing too major.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll tell them that. So yeah, I'll relay that up to them that, hey guys, I'm down at the bottom of the rope and there's a little bit of a drop, but it's not very far. You could just get to the end of the rope and then drop the rest of the way.
Yeah, so I guess
And
I'm
then
next.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and I'll tell them to wait. So wait, guys. Let me drop first to make sure that there's not anything giant. So I'll drop down and make sure that there's not any immediate danger.
Okay, yeah, you drop and turn towards the downward sloping continuance of the tunnel, and you don't see anything waiting to attack you or anything making its way towards you or anything.
Okay, and I'll tell them it's safe to come down.
And at this point, I'm assuming y'all are all on telepathic communication.
Probably. Can't think of a reason not to. As long as it doesn't freak out Bug Girl.
I think I've done it with you guys before, so
Yeah, she's been part of the hive mind.
Yeah, that's not comforting. Oh, you mean our hive mind, not the hive mind.
Right.
Okay. And I'm sitting here thinking, you know what? If I was part of a hive mind, I would not be eager to do that again. So yeah, we're on telepathic link then.
did you guys both already jump down? No?
Yeah, we're getting ready to.
Yeah, I'm down at the bottom. Just waiting for you guys to come down.
Shall we?
Yep.
Yep, down we go.
Alright, so yeah, I'll make it down and drop without any incident or anything. You've each got a headlamp, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'd have passed them out.
Okay. Did y'all each take some of the flares, or just Mr. Body? Did you just keep them for yourself, or?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You had found like a box of flares on the ship. Did you like keep any? Did you just keep them to yourself, or did you pass any of those out, or?
Oh shoot, yeah, yeah, I would have handed those out. How many were there?
It's a full box. Say there was like, I don't know, 50.
50?
Yeah, so y'all don't have all of them on you.
Yeah, maybe we grabbed like 3 each or something.
Sounds good. Alright, so y'all start making your way down the tunnel, and it doesn't seem to be getting any larger or smaller as you go. No sight of anything else yet. And y'all keep going though, and kind of moving downwards deeper into the earth, and you come to kind of a junction room. It's pretty sizable itself, but it's got 8 different tunnels leading in all different directions. Some sloping back up, some just going like straight in different directions, some going down further.
I guess we both reach out to sense a direction because we probably don't want to split up.
Yeah, I agree.
You're in bug tunnels. What could possibly go wrong with splitting up?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I mean, we could always just go outside, see if we can't find some way to blow up the hole and seal everything in.
But yeah, if y'all are reaching out with y'all's powers, then need y'all to both roll Unleash. Yeah, just the whole stress of the situation and missing Polymer and everything else, and yeah, you're just off your game right now today, Respec.
I've been off my game a lot lately.
Mr. Body, you feel that there are life signs down. You're not quite sure how far, but down 3 of the tunnels. One of the ones that's kind of sloped up, one that slopes down a lot more, and then one if like you just take an immediate left. The other ones you can't quite get a sense on anything yet.
Okay, I relay that to the team. And I guess it's just pick a tunnel, guys.
Eeny, meeny, mighty, mo.
Unless we want to not go towards life signs. I mean, that's also an option.
Well, we need to find out why they're here right now. It seems like that would be where the information would be.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, we know Polymer didn't come down here. Or we're pretty sure.
So which tunnels? Describe the tunnels again.
One kind of going even further, deeper down. One that's like an immediate left at the same level you're at, and one that's kind of like sloping up a little bit more.
I vote for the easy one.
So to the left.
Probably.
Okay. Lucy, you have an idea?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, let's.
All right, so you'll take the one to the immediate left in the junction room and kind of make your way down that one. And as you do, you do start noticing what looks to be some little bits of movement up around the edges and the walls of the tunnel in the distance, kind of reflecting off your light.
Like bug movement?
Yes.
Oh, guys. There's bugs.
They haven't attacked yet, though.
No, they haven't.
So maybe they're the friendly ones? Yes. Really hopeful. They're friendly bugs.
Y'all just keep going, or do y'all kind of stop, or?
I'd probably keep going unless somebody has a compelling reason to stop.
Yeah,
Because we need answers at this point.
pretty much.
Okay.
This just keeps happening.
Right. So yeah, as y'all get closer, the movement kind of starts increasing, and looks like it becomes a little bit more directive. And the larval, quite a few, all kind of seem to turn and start rushing at y'all.
Lovely.
Okay, I guess I will charge my burn. Since I'm out of burn again.
Alrighty. That'll help. So do y'all want to act as they're coming towards y'all, or just let them do what they're going to do, or?
Yeah, I'm going to at least assume a defensive posture and just try to be ready.
Okay. You do.
I might wait to see if they just run by or something.
All right. Now I will remind you also, just I don't know if you forgot or not, you do have the stasis gun as well from Zeta Core.
Yeah, I might try that because my martial arts hasn't worked all that great in the past against them.
All right. Syphon body.
Um,
I just gonna have my power on and like brace myself.
What was that?
I just kind of like have my absorption on and I brace myself for the bugs.
could I create a construct out of one of the bugs and control it?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to spend a burn to do that.
Okay. What kind of construct? Like a humanoid thing, or just some giant, bigger version, or?
Yeah, I'm just... actually, no, I'm going to make it... Well, wait, did it... Yes. Yeah, I'm going to make it humanoid, but if it's got, like... If they have, like, biting mouth parts, I want it to still have biting mouth parts.
Okay. Yeah, so as you kind of reach out with your powers, they're so close together, you don't get just one of them, and three of them kind of seem to meld and distort together and grow into this mockery of a human figure. With its arms are slender and elongated, more like tendrils, but at the tip of each one, it's not a bitey mouth, but it is like a piercer, like a needle type thing, how they would inject themselves and burrow in on each arm, and then where its mouth would be is another one where it's got the same kind of needle point beak like object.
So like a proboscis.
I'll say yes and then Google it later.
Okay. It's a piercing. It's a modified piercing mouth part that insects have. Some insects.
Did you know those freaks could do that? Yes.
Like, have you ever seen?
A mosquito?
No. Have you ever seen a wheel bug or a stink bug, shield bug?
Okay, yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, they've got like this like piercing sucking mouth part that.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Cool. That is cool. Yeah, I want to like have it attack the larva.
Okay, yeah, it just starts like kind of lashing out, whipping its tendril arms around the length of the cave, swatting them away, and a few still kind of slink past it, but it does seem to be blocking quite a few from getting through, and it's thrashing.
Oh, that was you. Yeah, Palmer relaxes just a little bit. I mean, I don't know why I keep getting the names confused today. Respec relaxes just a little bit.
That's why your mental powers aren't working, because you think you're Polymer.
That's what it is. It's because she has the cooler name. I'm envious of her name.
Alright, yeah, so like about four of them got through, heading at
At least I'm not Bug Girl.
at the three of you. And so Syphon and Respec, do you want to act to take them out or anything?
Yeah, I'll try to just kick one straight in the head.
Alright, directly engage.
Yeah, I might have to pull out that stasis gun later.
Yeah, it seems about right. Alright, yeah, so as you move in to kind of like a little bit of a leap kick to smash one of them on the wall coming at you, it kind of stops and you miss, and it's right on the other side and starts running up your leg. Syphon?
They're so small that it's hard for me to attack them, but I just like try to like reach out and suck the energy out of them.
Okay, go ahead and roll to directly engage. Unless somebody wants to assist with a team point to make that a 7.
Yeah. I'll help her out.
Okay. And how do you go
Good,
about
'cause
that?
I'm probably freaking.
I just kind of give her a boost to her body, you know, to make her act quite quicker.
Okay. So, yeah, Syphon, you feel like a surge of speed kind of overcome you, and you reach out and you manage to kind of swat and grab the one that was on Respec, draining it, and it kind of twitches and dies, as your arm goes out to the other direction as one comes leaping at you, and it just lands on your hand and kind of twitches and falls to the ground. So the one that was on you, Respec, is no longer there. And Mr. Body, you're up.
So what's the situation up ahead of my construct?
You still have a few coming at it, but it looks like they're slowly stopping their actions of coming forward, and you see a number of them look like they're retreating.
I want the construct to like kill them, like attack them and try to kill them.
Okay, yeah, so it starts thrashing about even harder with its tentacle arms, and the ones that the tips of the arms hit actually like kind of almost cuts them in half, and it starts killing some and just swatting other ones away as it keeps its thrash up. Respec, there's two more still on the backside with you and Syphon.
Yeah, I'm done with this. I'm going to pull out the stasis gun.
Alright, it's still the same roll, so go ahead.
Yeah, but I've got a little bit more confidence in it than I do myself right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so you pull it out and it folds into place real quick, becoming the gun from the little square it stores itself as, and you just launch a shot and it blasts into one of the larval, and it kind of like just freezes in place on the wall, and then just kind of like rolls down the side, lying on the ground motionless. And Lucy, there's one left.
Do I still have the unknown gun in my waistband?
You do.
Pull it out.
Okay. Right now, I would say it's on the wall. I'm picturing kind of Respec pulling up the rear. A little bit forward and to the right is where you're standing. Mr. Body's a little bit in front of you to the left by controlling the construct. And the bug would be kind of on the wall between where you are and where Mr. Body and the construct is, and forward. So go ahead and roll, directly engage. Alright. Mr. Body, go ahead and roll to take a powerful blow.
Oh no!
As she pulls out this gun, and it's a small kind of pistol, but it's very high tech looking. And she takes aim at the bug and pulls the trigger, and it kind of starts charging up, and just releases this massive pressure wave that catches her off guard, and it kind of like knocks her aim off as it continues to release, and it blasts into you as the bug actually kind of scurried forward, missing it just on the edge of it. Alright, so yeah, go ahead and pick one of the options for that. I mean, there's one that's pretty obvious since you got hit by a pressure wave.
Is this a dubstep gun?
No. Mr. Body?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if you were there or not.
Yeah. So do I know that it was Lucy that hit me?
Your back was to her, so you don't necessarily know that it originated from her, no.
Okay, I guess it's gonna I guess it's gonna stun me, and I'm gonna lose control of the construct.
Well, you rolled an 8, so it's a 7 through 9 there. You struggle past.
Right.
You either mark 2
Well,
conditions, you give ground, or you lash out and provoke a teammate.
If I mark 2 conditions, I'm out. That's why I was asking if I knew if it was Lucy, because I'd be like, "What the fuck, Lucy?"
Right.
You probably assume it's me.
I mean, can I just like generally lash out at a teammate, or do I have to pick someone?
Yeah, you're trying to provoke one of them into an action, so.
No, I think it would probably stun me because I didn't know where it came from, and it caught me off guard. It would probably stun me, and
Okay.
I'd give ground.
Okay. Yeah, so the pressure wave hits you, and you kind of go slamming forward, tumbling into your construct as y'all both just kind of hit the wall, squashing a couple of bugs underneath you as you land. So now you know what the gun does.
Not the best way to figure it out.
And the last bug that was behind it comes crawling up Respec's leg again.
I'm going to just smash my hand into it if I can.
Alright, go ahead and roll. Alright, yeah, you crush it under you, kind of staining your costume with some bug goo.
Of course.
And the other ones all seem to be retreating deeper down into the tunnels.
Whose bright idea was it for me to have a white costume?
Yeah, so far you've got blood and bug goo on you, so.
Yeah, the only way this could get better is if this place opens up to the sewers.
Well, I mean, nobody has vomited in a while in this game.
We've built up a tolerance.
And so, yeah, y'all are sitting there now in the tunnel alone again.
Oh, cool. Good job, guys.
Sorry, I didn't know what it did.
No. Wait, what?
Nothing.
I know. I'm like actually like happy that all the bugs got killed. I mean, I didn't like getting slammed into my construct, and but it worked out for the best. So
And I just like hand the gun to somebody else. I'm like, I don't need this anymore.
well, I think that you can keep it. You just need to not shoot it when someone's in front of you. Someone that you don't want to hurt is in front of you.
That's fair.
But I mean, give up the gun. That's that's your choice.
Just kind of like sheepishly put it back into my waistband.
It's okay, Lucy. We all make mistakes. I don't want to say mistakes. We all have accidents. It happens. I mean, we almost killed. I can't remember her name, but she was allergic to something. I don't remember what it was, but we put someone in anaphylactic shock. So
I'm pretty sure even my mentor has mistakes. I mean, I found depends.
Yeah, I mean it. Yeah, it's good. We know what the gun does now. That's good. So, what's ahead of us?
More empty tunnel.
I guess we keep on keeping on.
Okay. Yeah, so y'all keep heading that way, and y'all come to another large junction room. And as y'all are there, kind of like trying to decide which way to go, you just hear a voice from one of the tunnels, but the nature of the tunnels, you can't quite make out which one it's coming from. It's just... So, you kids are sure a long way from anywhere you should be.
Oh, where should we be?
Yeah, you should probably be somewhere safe.
From...
If you haven't run into any of these goddamn bugs, then good for you.
Okay, I'm going to reach out with my mind to see if I can figure out what direction the voice is coming from.
Okay. Unleash.
Can we use a team point?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I guess between his life and my thing, we should be able to find somebody.
Okay. Yeah, so feeling kind of a boost of focus kind of overcome you. You are able to pinpoint a tunnel that the voice is coming from. And you kind of see what they're seeing, and they're looking down from further in the tunnel and looking out at the tunnel at y'all. The vision that you're seeing through appears to be normal.
Okay, it's not like multifaceted or anything.
Right.
Yeah, point that direction.
Yeah, I'm down there. Yeah, you kids should go home. I'll take care of all this.
Like you have so far?
Hey, there's a lot of tunnels down here to map. I've been down here a while.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And mentally, I'm like, hey, we should go that way.
Well, as he's talking, you can see with your lights looking down the tunnel, a figure start coming out of it. And he's kind of walking up, and it's very, very odd. He's wearing tattered brown pants with like bandages wrapped around his feet without actual boots. He's holding, like, trying to strap to his arm, Captain America style. Like, it looks like a manhole cover. Got a white tank top and this really long, dirty, white gray hair beard. And his hair is kind of slicked back, but he's going bald. And on his back is this large pink and white backpack. He's got some chains wrapped around holding his pants up and wrapped around his arms. Look, this ain't no place for you whippersnappers.
I've got the whole been reading the files thing.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
I guess let's use another team point.
You can if you want.
All right.
I'm just trying to see if like I would know who he is.
Yeah, still kind of feeling the boost from earlier. It kind of helps your recollection, and it does vaguely bring to mind a file you kind of glanced over for Hobo Joe.
Okay, what do we know about him? I mean, I glanced, so it's probably not much, but
Holy shit, a manhole cover fucking shield.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot that's known about him. He is known to be a hero, though. No one's quite sure how old he is, though, or if he has any abilities beyond the strength it takes to haul around a manhole cover.
oh,
Who's got a key?
oh, that would be me. I'm sorry. She's
It's okay, I like that.
yeah. It's just every so often she goes through and goes, "Yeah, feed me right now."
Oh yeah, I know how that is. I'm gonna autograph book. Ask for Bobo Joe's autograph.
Are you kidding me? I had nobody asked me for one of those in a long time. You got a pen?
Yeah, I would have a pen.
So he takes it and he kind of signs the book. Like, so, I can tell by the way you're dressed, you're probably down here trying to do some good, but, you know, it's pretty dangerous down here. You should... I'll handle things.
If you don't mind, we'd actually like to help.
Well, I mean... I think I've got a pretty good handle on things down here. I mean... And he kind of reaches his arm back behind him and manages to open up his backpack a little bit, and he pulls something out and just kind of throws it on the ground. And it's not a design you've ever seen before, but it very clearly looks like some sort of bomb or explosive device. Like, I've been finding a lot of these down here. I've been taking care of them as I find them.
And I just like point to it, and I'm like, I had a vision that the tunnels were gonna blow up.
Well, that'll do it. There's a lot of them, and I don't think I'm anywhere near done getting all of them up. But yeah, hopefully I can take care of it before they go.
Well, what's that gonna do to the surface?
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to disarm them all.
Oh, I thought you were trying to plant them.
No. Yeah, I don't. Cause I found quite a few of these things, and I don't picture it being anything good happening to the surface.
I wonder who put. I mean, these bugs aren't good, but we don't want to blow up the tunnel.
Yeah, there's definitely not good. I don't know who put these bombs, but I mean they're very professional. Got to give them that.
Could you try reading the files, Respec, on the technology?
I can. I am going to speak up though. Look, we got a little bit of an issue if you don't want us helping you. See, we're all heroes here, and tradition dictates that we either have to fight or work together the first time we meet.
I just kind of look at Respec.
Yeah, this is me trying to convince him to let us work with him. Yeah, I have no clue on the bombs.
Damn it. Hey, have you advanced yet? I mean...
I think he's advanced just from this one session, like a full 5 at least.
Yeah, that's my 5, because I don't count them when you do the team points.
Right.
Yeah, so I just hit my 5.
I mean, we do
I
have
0 coming into this, and I just hit my 5.
We do have another team point.
I don't think we need it just for... Let's not use the last one just to see if I can identify who makes the bombs or whatever.
I could use, oh, never mind. Crap. I was going to say I could use elemental awareness, but I have to mark a condition if I use it.
Yeah, I don't think using our last team point's worth it. We might need that for something.
Could I try using assess the situation to see?
No, it doesn't really fit for that.
God, I literally rolled a 1 and a 2 for both of those last 2 rolls.
Yeah, so he's responding to your fight or help each other. Well, you know, tradition's just, that's one of them words for people who don't want to think for themselves. We don't have to do either. Like, I want you kids to be safe, okay? And it's not safe down here.
You know, we could cover your back while you disarm bombs.
I've done pretty good on my own down here. This is... Have you ever been to war?
Sorry, you broke up.
What was that?
What did you say?
Have you ever been to war?
I mean, not like, you know, full on war, but we've had our fair share of battles.
Well,
No, we're young and inexperienced.
that's my point right there. You're not suited for the kind of thing going on down here. I want you all to be safe. You have your long lives ahead of you. Just leave it to Hobo Joe. And he's trying to shift your labels to lower your superior and raise your mundane.
Motherfucker.
How do we resist that? Or do we
So
not?
now, if you resist, you roll just a flat 2d6.
Okay. Personally, out of character, I don't mind trying to resist, but I see her trying to resist.
I mean, it's totally up to y'all whether you resist or not. So
I'm going to resist. That doesn't. I mean, yeah, we've got a long life ahead of us of being superheroes. So
Yeah. If we never step up, then who's going to?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so my mundane goes up, and my superior goes down.
correct.
Hey, that makes them both 2s.
This old fucking bastard.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
he no longer has influence over us, though, does he?
So all of you shift mundane up and superior down, and then not only does it affect your labels, but it really hits home, and you actually all mark a condition too.
What's the condition?
Well, the only one I have left to mark is angry, so I'm like,
I'm thinking insecure for me. With what he's saying.
Yeah, I'll do insecure too, because I've literally been trying to get out of this mundane life. Now I'm like questioning myself.
All right. Yeah, and so he's just like, look, I've got this place mapped pretty well. I can give you directions right out of here, pretty much anywhere you want to go in the city. And I can also, I'll give you a path, making sure you avoid all the hot spots, so you'll be safe out of here.
I've already touched his mind. Did I? You said his gaze looked human. Can I tell if there's any alien bug thing going on in his mind?
Yeah, no, you didn't detect anything that seemed unnatural or inhuman.
Okay. So he's all there as far as we can tell.
Right.
I mean, not by looking at him, but maybe we can bring some food. Yeah, now I'm looking for lame excuses to help.
so Mr. Body, I think he's getting kind of fed up with this old dude, and he just says, "Look, old timer, we've got our full lives ahead of us, but we've got a full life of being superheroes ahead of us. So we can either work together and do this, or we can go on without you, and then be in danger or whatever, we'll be more. If you think we're going to be in danger, you can either work with us and keep us from being in danger, or we can just go on without you and be in danger without you."
Roll to provoke.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So choose one.
Yeah, let me look at it.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's on a 7 to 9. On a full hit, they do what you want. All right, fine. You whippersnappers, in over your heads, but Hobo Joe will look out for you, because, that's what hobos do.
That's what hope. Never mind. All right, so let's look at these maps you got.
Oh, well, I've been down here for months mapping these tunnels, and these bombs, you know, they just started showing up maybe a couple weeks ago. Not quite sure why, not quite sure by who. So I'm working my way through, finding all of them I can, disarming as many as I can, hopefully before they all go off. Hitting all the side tunnels, the hub, the central tunnel, the central cavern. You know, it's pretty dangerous there. Don't go there too often. So
What do you guys think?
Yeah, we'll follow his lead for now, unless he turns stupid on us. I'm not going to put him in the mental link.
probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Hey, so since I tried to provoke him without consulting the team, is that a foolhardy action?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, because I was almost ready to just, go home with my tail between my legs.
I'm no longer insecure. Yay!
All right. So if you're gonna help me here, I guess you can watch for any of them damn bugs as I'm disarming these bombs. Like I said, we're gonna stay away from the central cavern. That's where the ship is. We're not going near it. It's too dangerous. So let's go.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. Then starts walking back down the tunnel he was in when he came out to talk to y'all. Keep walking a bit and come upon one of the devices, and he starts working to disarm it.
Hey, before anything happens, I want to communicate to the team and say we probably need to go to the ship at some point, even though he doesn't want to.
What for?
To destroy it, right? That's where all this is originating, right?
Oh, right. Well, it's not like we don't have a bag full of bombs.
Exactly.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, I trust her. She's the expert.
Okay.
Yeah, he disarms it. He sticks it in his bag and keep walking. He's like, "So, what's all your names?"
That's Bug Girl.
Nice to meet you, Bug Girl.
It's Syphon.
Oh, you've come up with a name since earlier. Okay.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that's probably a better name.
Yeah, that's much better. Why does everybody have better names?
I'm just like glaring at them.
Everybody has better name. That's Mr. Body.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Body, nice to meet you. Syphon, sorry about the Bug Girl. Don't know why they said that. I guess y'all don't know each other very well. They don't even know each other's names. And what's your name?
Oh, I'm. She starts to stumble. Respec.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got it.
Do you know of banjo bindle stuff?
Banjo, plays the ukulele now.
Oh, okay.
Really makes his name weird.
Yeah, it doesn't quite roll off the tongue, does it? Ukulele bindle stuff.
Nope. And keep going. Disarm a few more bombs along the way.
Yeah, can we make some sort of a sleight of hand check of some sort to try to just lift a bomb or two as we're going along?
Well, somebody has a snatch ability with their Nova powers.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Respec was asking if like they could roll like a sleight of hand to steal some bombs. And I was like, well, somebody has a snatch ability with their Nova powers.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just thinking at some point we're going to need bombs. It might be easier if we take like one or two than try to take the whole bag at once.
I could take some right now.
It's up to you. I'm just talking mentally. It's like, hey, could we?
Yeah, I'm pretty amped up right now. I think I can handle it.
All right.
So, yeah, I'll use a burn to take to.
Okay.
I can take one bomb at a time each time I use it.
So
and I'll just use my own hands. You know, in like a nice, slithery, deft, stealthy way.
okay. So yeah, next time you have to stop at one of the bombs to disarm. He starts working on it, and his bag is open, so he can just put it right into it whenever it's done. And while he's
And I'll
focusing
talk
on
to him
that.
while he's doing it.
Okay. Yeah, you get one without him noticing. But where do you store it without him noticing?
I'll make a pouch in my stomach. No, that's not a good idea. Yeah, that's a good question. Where are we going to keep this? Okay, Morty, I'm going to need you to shove that bomb way up your butt.
Yeah, I would offer to take it, but I'm talking to him just as an extra distraction on top of disarming the bomb. But
I mean, so you have pouches and stuff?
I would say normally I do, but I'm in the middle of talking to him, so I don't know if Syphon would have anything.
I don't think I do, because I don't even have anywhere to put the gun, so...
I could hide it behind my back while he's because I'm assuming I would have to roll something to like hide it in my body to completely obscure it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
So-
trying to internalize it, I would definitely have to make you roll.
Yeah, and then if I fail at that, who knows what would happen.
Yeah, maybe just in the armpit or something instead. I mean,
I could just like try to keep it out of sight, you know, while because he's walking ahead of us because he knows where the bombs are. So, and then you could fall behind. I could pass it off to you, and you can put it in your pouch.
okay.
Hello.
Yeah, that works.
All right. Sounds like a plan. So, while that's going on and you're talking to him, he's like, so, Respec, you're one of remorts, right?
One? How many are there?
Met a few.
He doesn't socialize much.
Nah, he's always been like that, even as a kid.
Yeah? What did he
Yeah.
look like as a kid?
I don't remember. And I remember a lot. It's kind of weird. Never thought about that. It's like I can picture everything he did. His face is a blank.
Huh. I mean, did he wear a mask back then? Or
I didn't think so.
that's weird.
Yeah. Might have to ask him about that someday.
How long ago was this?
Oh, well, we fought together in the war, so, I mean, it's been a while.
Like Korea? Vietnam?
Revolutionary.
Right. Revolutionary.
Yeah, I guess the Brits.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to that boy. I know what he
Yeah,
did to
it's
my
one of the few things they still teach in school.
Yeah. Don't know how much longer they're gonna teach that though. Damn communists everywhere.
That was a long time ago.
Anyway, we got more bombs to take care of.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, start walking down.
And I'm going to start falling behind so, Mr. Body can pass me the bomb, and I suggest Syphon distract him while we transfer bombs from Mr. Body to me.
So I just kind of like walk in front of you guys and walk up to him, kind of like block you guys from sight, and I'm just like, so how old are you?
I'm not sure. I stopped keeping track a while back. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't even remember what I was at. I lost track about the time the expedition landed. It's been a while. That's why my accent keeps changing too, because I've been through a lot of places for a long time.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Was that enough time for them to hand it off?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
yeah, definitely. So I'll do that a couple more times. Basically get a few more bombs. I'm not gonna make you roll the burn every time for it or anything.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yay.
So how many times do y'all do this? Like how many bombs do y'all get?
We don't want to be obvious, so I'd say we'd top out about 3 or 4, maybe.
Yeah, I think 3 is probably a good round number.
Yeah, probably one just for each of us to hold behind our backs.
Okay. So yeah, so you get that, and he gets a few more, starts collecting, and
This whole time, we're probably observing him to see if we can figure out how these bombs work.
it seems to be doing a combination of, like they have a little data pad that hitting a few code numbers, and then also some actual disarming, like cutting some wires and such.
Okay. Does he seem to know the actual numbers?
Seems to.
Okay, that's weird. Hey Joe, who set these?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure.
You seem familiar with them.
Well, I'm good with technology. Don't let my looks fool you, or my age.
Okay.
I've picked up a lot of tricks over the years.
Oh. Yeah, it's about this time in the back of my head I start worrying that he's on to us.
Do the others pick up on your worry, or like are you projecting it, or is it just to yourself?
I'm not really projecting it. It's in the back of my head, but there might be just a taste of it in the... Yeah, so you've seen tech like this before.
Yeah, I mean, not exactly like this, but bomb's a bomb a lot of times, so.
Oh, so there's nothing particularly special about these.
I mean, from what I can tell, they're probably pretty powerful. Smells like it, at least.
Well, but they've apparently got some kind of special code that you know to input to disarm them.
But yeah, I mean, just after you sweet talk the first one, they give up their secret, it works on all of them, so.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm watching so that I can try to learn the code.
Alright, good.
Because we might have to rearm these things.
Yeah, go ahead and roll assess on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, and if he's clipping wires, we need to know. Oh, Lord.
So, you think the code is either 6241 6342 or 6152.
We're failing our assess the situation.
Yeah, I wasn't ready to record because I'm like, oh, I failed my roll. That reminds me, I earn a potential.
Yeah, and he seems to be clipping like 3 wires on the inside, but from what you can tell, those appear to be color-coded.
Can I also roll assess the situation?
Sure. Yeah, so you notice the 3 wires he's clipping them in the order of red, blue, and white. And he's clipping them after the code, but you've been watching the clipping, not the code, so you don't have the code down.
Okay, gotcha.
So he's been down there a while. He's gotten quite a few. He's like, well, yeah, I don't need to eat, so I don't have any food with me. I don't know if y'all are getting hungry or not, but I can give you directions out of here if y'all need to go, take care of yourselves.
No,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, you're good.
Yeah, we're all right.
So basically, this is just going to go on for a while until y'all decide to break off and do what y'all are going to do.
If you can give us directions back towards the hole, we can, find our way out where we came in.
Actually, which way? Yeah, and we need to know which way the ship is so that we avoid that area.
Yeah. Of course you do. Because you're going to totally avoid it, right?
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. All right. And so he tells you some directions to get back to the ship and stresses to avoid going this way as it leads to the ship. I know you whippersnappers are going to do what you're going to do, but I really recommend you don't go there.
Of course not unsupervised.
No. I got to keep taking these bombs.
We have no idea who set them.
No, I don't. Like I said, they're professional, so whoever it is, they know their stuff. But
You don't suppose they were trying to take out the bugs?
even if they were, this is too dangerous. The yield on these things is going to destroy the city above it.
It sounds like they were trying to destroy the tunnels, but regardless of any damage to the surface, they don't care about that. They're just trying to take out these bugs at all costs.
What kind of damage do you suppose one of these bombs could do? Just one, or maybe 3.
Quite a lot, I imagine. Like I said, they smell pretty strong.
Yeah. Okay, I was just curious, in case you end up missing any, we be aware and ready.
Yeah, just run after you set those.
I'm not even going to try to lie.
Okay, bye, Joe. You take care.
Kids never listen to their elders.
Yeah, just make sure you're clear.
I'll be fine. I've survived worse.
Yeah, I mean, you were alive in the 70s.
Yeah. Don't remember a lot of the 70s, but yeah. A lot of colors. A whole lot of colors. And they were swirling everywhere. My God. And he just seems lost in some, memory of some acid trip.
Yeah, I'm going to take that as our sign to leave. He's distracted.
Okay, yeah, let's head towards the ship.
Alright. So yeah, following the directions he gave, specifically going where he said to avoid, you'll eventually reach this tunnel where you can actually see, some sort of eerie light at the end of it. So yeah, y'all see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay, so how do you guys want to handle this? Take it slow or run in, or I mean,
Well, first we probably should see if we can. We need to set one at least somewhere where we can easily get away. Because we're going to have to spend some time probably trying to get it working again.
yeah.
You know, since he knew what we were doing, we probably should have just asked him.
I have a feeling he wouldn't have told us.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to pass out the bombs.
All right, so y'all each get a bomb.
Yeah. I don't think we should split up, but this is just in case something happens and we can't get to whoever has all the bombs.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So do we want to maybe try to take some biological or mental readings on what's
Probably.
happening?
Yeah, let's do some scouting.
Okay, so you're using your powers to scout.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll unleash, both of you. You're amazing today.
I'm on fire. Or I will be later after I set my bomb. Yeah. There are no bugs in these tunnels. None. I'm sure of it.
All right, so as you reach out, Respec, yeah, you just like everything else you've tried today, you just are not on the ball. You're not sure if there's everything or nothing in there.
I'm not even sure we're in the tunnel. This must be a dream.
Mr. Body, you reach out and you don't detect like just one, like a bunch of different life signs or one even. It's just it's a massive flux of signal that you've never quite felt before. Like, yeah, you can't tell if it's like something massive or so many things that's coming off as one reading or what it is, but there's something giving off some major biosigns in there.
Okay. So do we want to sit here and try to figure out the bombs before we put ourselves in a situation where we have to figure it out quickly?
That's a good idea. I got 3 possible codes.
And I know that we have to. I know the wires were clipped in this order. After he put in the code, it was red, blue, and white. Now, translating that into rearming the bombs, I don't know exactly what that means.
Should we try and reverse for it first?
Yeah, so maybe white, blue, then red. Of course, what happens if we screw up? You know.
If I screw up, you can heal me.
I don't think I can. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty sure you can't, but she's gonna have you two back off. Well, she tries to. What sort of bomb arming role would there be?
I would say for this, make it a provoke.
Okay. Yes, if there was one roll.
Yeah, so you reconnect the wires and you guess with one of the codes and it seems to rearm. Nothing comes up saying it's rearm, but there is a little light that was off that activates and turns green. So you're assuming that's what that means?
Yeah. Okay, and I head back to the others. It's green. That's good, right? Green?
There's also no display or anything saying it has a timer or anything like that either.
It's better than it exploding, that's for sure.
Oh, they might be on a remote sensor. For instance,
That is true, but if we put them in the ship and don't have them in the tunnel, we've at least minimized the damage to the area of the ship. But I also, at the same time, kind of want to make sure that we're doing the right thing, because I mean, yes, these bugs have come after us, but we have no indication of what's going on down here.
yeah, I suppose we are talking about xenocide.
And I know that these bugs are having issues between factions or tribes or whatever. Like the queen, when she came and helped us, I don't know if there is a good side to this, because they're all parasites, but
How about two of us go talk while a third actually puts the bombs in place if they do attack us?
that is a plan.
Yeah, because they might be bugs, but you're right. We shouldn't just kill indiscriminately. We're big damn heroes.
Well, and it's kind of like that thing back in the day with, the president in North Korea. If we provoke something, what kind of hell are we possibly provoking down on ourselves, if we destroy this one ship? So I'd like to at least get a better handle of what is actually going on, if we can, before we start
Okay.
blowing shit up.
So who's on team talky talk and who's on team blow everything up?
I think we should talk first.
Yeah, I'm just saying two of us should go in and talk probably. And one should have the bombs just in case. Because we might get, if we all are bogged down in a fight, we might not ever get them set up.
I think that, well, you're the one who figured out how to arm them, and you're just better with tech in general. So maybe you should handle the bombs.
Okay, I won't arm the other two unless you two are attacked.
Okay, and maybe we can use the bombs as a, as a to keep the ball in our court if things do go bad. Hey, we've got bombs planted, buddy.
Yeah, if you feel that'll help.
It might.
Okay.
Who knows what will help in that situation?
Yeah, so I guess I'll take their bombs from them.
Okay.
And I have no idea how to set this one off, do I? I just know it's got a green light.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Hopefully whoever it is doesn't decide to set these off while we're in there.
Maybe you should disarm it.
Right, good idea. And so, yeah, she's going to put in the code,
Alright, then the light turns red.
and she's going to disengage the wires.
Okay. Yeah, it seems to go back to being dormant. The light shuts off.
Okay, that doesn't get any easier.
You did really good there, Respec.
Got really lucky, you mean.
Nah, that was all you.
Oh, thanks. If you didn't, have the wires down, I don't think we could have done this.
Yeah, but we work together, so
Yeah.
we're a good team.
Yeah, we need to come up with a name. We don't need Zeta Corps to pick our names for us. Oh.
Looks like Syphon got dropped again.
Yeah.
There she is.
Welcome back.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, my keeps dying without giving me a warning.
It's okay, we can hear you now. Did you catch any of that?
Yeah, we're planning on how to blow ourselves up.
No, I didn't get it.
So we were talking about, and I guess, you know, we should run it by you too, of course. Respec's going to take the bombs. She's disarmed the one that we just armed, just in case whoever is trying to detonate, whoever wants to detonate has a remote detonator and detonates while we have the bombs. And then you and I are going to go try to assess what is actually going on to find out who we're dealing with, to make sure that we're not just like blowing up a ship that's not necessarily bad or could bring down a rain of shit on the earth. You know, we don't want to just like, we don't know exactly why these people are here unless there's some information that you know. Because I think the last you had said was that there were just some people following you.
I don't think I know anything in particular, but yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, like we've come across the Bug Queen, and there's apparently some of the bugs that are willing to work with humans, and then some of them want to take them over by force. That's the sense that I'm getting. So we don't know which ones these are. So we don't want to just like, you know, kill people if they're not actually a danger, or kill entities if they're not actually a danger.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I guess Respec's gonna split off, and we're gonna go into the ship.
Okay. Before I go, Lucy, go ahead and roll. I'm gonna have it be, I guess, assess. Just kind of trying to recollect something. The stress of the situation, the concern for Polymer, the threat of your vision, and the bombs and everything else you'd forgotten until just now. But you and Polymer had met the Hive Mother that had saved Polymer in the sewer, and like, remember, the eye was like missing and she was on the verge of death, because the one that had taken over Langstrom had escaped and was continuing its plans and with its revolt and everything.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So I tell them about that, what happened, how she was hurt, and trying to recover.
So, okay, so then that still doesn't tell us what side we're dealing with down here. I mean, I guess the larvae were coming after us, but were they coming to get us, or were they... I don't know.
The one that we met before, she wasn't fully in control of the larvae unless she was like right there. They sometimes went, like, we got attacked in our base, and she wasn't directly there, so she wasn't fully in control.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so yeah, I mean it's just, I don't know if this is the Hive Queen's ship, and then if the Langstrom, whoever had control of Langstrom, was trying to take over, you know, so they're revolting. So what if they're the ones planting the bombs? You know, and that sounds probably more in line with what they would try to do, because they don't care. They want to forcibly take over the humans, whereas the Hive Queen, you know, when they're in control, they want to give humans the choice of giving, you know, sharing their body with the parasite.
Yeah, about this time, Respec's going to pull out her phone again and start dialing to Remort, and then stop, go, no, put the phone back away.
I think we can handle ourselves. I think we should go to the ship and continue as planned and see who this is.
Okay. Yeah, you two will be the barometer.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
So, okay, so maybe we should go into the ship, and then you can hang back a little bit. That way, when they're trying to get us or communicate with us, you can, you know, we'll serve as a diversion so they don't know you're there.
Yeah, and then I can duck in and set these if needed. Okay. I'll try to, I'll message you when I'm done setting them, if it comes to that.
Okay. All right, you ready, Syphon?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, so as y'all make your way down the tunnel, the light gets a little bit brighter, but it's nothing too blinding or anything. And as you're getting closer, you start hearing like something, like a voice. You get a little bit closer still, and it's faint, like it's echoing around a large cavern. But yes. Everything is going to plan. You give me what I want. I already have yours. I have yours ready. Give me the code. And as you kind of creep up to the edge of it, and you recognize the voice, Mr. Body, as the voice on the robot that was talking to you when you were captured. And as you kind of come up to the clearing, it opens into this massive cavern. And at the middle of it is this large ship that looks to be organic itself. The tunnels kind of seem to be, well, the material of the tunnel seems to be coating the ship, the area around it, and kind of be what grew out to create the tunnels, but it doesn't encompass the entire cavern. And based on the geographic features of the cavern, or geologic rather, the cavern seems pretty old, like the ship's been there a while. And crawling all along the walls are large amounts of larvae. Around the ship, there's scaffolding all around, with some of the people from, like, random humans that are all dressed in the same kind of white long sleeve shirt, tie, all that, working on the ship, tearing off panels as the larval bugs thing crawl around. And walking around as well are like these black, they look like Project Olympian soldiers walking around, but they move awkwardly. And standing off to the side is a male bug that you do manage to recognize as the one that the Queen walked out of your base next to the solid white robot that on its face is displaying the black masked figure of who had confronted you. And we'll go ahead and end it there.
Boom, boom, boom.
Fucking pride.
So yeah, so we can go through the team moves, or the end of session moves rather.
There's no celebratory thing.
No, not yet.
Yeah, so no triumphant celebration. I didn't share a vulnerability or weakness, so yeah, no team move finish stuff. Let's see, so it's grow closer, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team.
I can go first.
Yeah, go ahead if you like.
I was gonna say grew closer to the team because they like semi-invited me to be a part of it, which is awesome.
Okay. Which one in particular made you feel more welcome?
Mm, I'll say Mr. Body because you forgave me for like hitting him with the gun.
Okay. Mr. Body, do you have influence? If you don't have influence over Syphon, Mr. Body, you get it. If you do, you can. You don't have to shift one of our labels up and one down.
Okay. Shift one label up and one down, or just one up or down?
One up and one down.
So I think that she should shift her freak up and her mundane down because she joined our like crazy ass team.
Okay. Syphon, if you want to switch those up.
Done.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I guess I will. I feel like I grew closer. We're becoming almost like a family in some ways.
Okay. Which one did you grow closer to, more specifically? Or which one made you feel more welcome?
Yeah. I'm gonna say Mr. Body just because, like, he's had my back on all of this, like the bombs and everything.
All right. So yeah, Mr. Body, you gain influence over Respec.
Okay.
And also, growing close to the team, you can either clear a condition or mark potential.
I'll probably clear a condition because I need to do that before we get into anything. I'm gonna clear hopeless.
Okay. And Syphon, you get to either clear a condition or mark a potential also.
Okay, I'll clear.
All right, and then Mr. Body.
I'm thinking. Definitely didn't grow away from the team. I'm gonna flip a coin. Heads is self-image. Tails is closer to the team. Closer to the team it is.
Okay, and reasoning, and which one made you feel more welcome?
I think since Syphon is new, I grew closer to her. You know, I'm just impressed with her capabilities, and that I the team.
All right. Yeah, and so Syphon, you already have influence, so you can raise one of his labels up and one down. But again, you don't have to. You can.
Do you already have any threes?
Yeah, freak and danger are 3.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave them alone.
Okay. Sounds good.
And I cleared, or I guess I get to clear a condition.
Or mark potential, either one.
I'll clear a condition.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks for playing.